The operator pattern. So before we get into the details of the operator pattern and how to manage them, let's have a look at what their highest and lowest drivers are, because when we have a look at that, we can understand their needs. And when we're managing, we definitely want to manage to people's needs because that helps us motivate them. So an operator pattern, their highest drive will always be their patience drive. They absolutely need stability and consistency in the way that they work. You typically see them wanting that familiarity. You'll see long term affiliation will really motivate them. They will want to have that familiar people, environment, roles, tasks. They do have a higher formality drive, so they will want to know what's expected of them. They like to have clarity and they will want to dig into the details at time. They do have a lower extroversion drive, so naturally a little bit more reserved, a little bit more thoughtful in the way that they communicate. They will want to have time to reflect and build their ideas on their own before sharing with others. They're naturally lower on that dominance drive, so we'll see them being really comfortable to be in a team and to collaborate and work with other people. They won't want too much conflict. They will definitely suit a more encouragement management style. Now, the nuance for an operator is they're a little bit more social than they are dominant. So you will see them come across as quite people orientated, service orientated. How can I help you? Will typically be a default response. And we can tap into that when we're managing them. So now we've got a good understanding of the operator pattern's needs. Let's have a look at how to motivate them. So the best way to motivate an operator is to make sure that we're leaning into their strong sense of duty and loyalty. They definitely want to support the team achieve its goals. And again, they're very team orientated. So how can they play a role in the team to move forward? They do need a sense of security and stability. That's really important to them. Again, things like role security will be important, and what's expected of them, that there's some stability in that. Privately recognize them. They certainly don't want to be up on stage. That's not going to really motivate them. That private recognition for their quality of work, their loyalty, their service, and their teamwork will be absolutely really important to them. When providing direction and feedback, do focus on the facts and the tasks at hand. Don't make it overly emotional or personal. They will not want any politic overtones. They're not interested in politics in the office environment. Um, be really clear when providing them direction around deadlines. Those things are going to be really important that you let them know when deadlines are coming up and what those deadlines are. And remind them that you're there to support them. Your role is to guide them and support them and remove roadblocks and potentially protect them from risk. When we're delegating, I wouldn't delegate work that's highly urgent and has very short deadlines. Typically, they like to plan and feel like they can map out the next steps. Interrupting them on short notice doesn't typically motivate an operator pattern. Do delegate work that's really structured, it's consistent, and has some repetitive nature to it. Now, if I was going to coach them, I would be coaching them to support them through unfamiliar situations or environment, helping them navigate change if there was a lot going on in the organization and creating some stability for them. Remind them that they can build flexibility into their plans. Yes, they like a little bit of structure, but at times they might need to be more flexible and deal with changing priorities. And help them communicate with other people. So yes, naturally quite reserved, but to share their ideas with others, even if they're not, final and perfect, is how they can collaborate those, not fully cooked ideas with others to really build that collaboration with others. So hopefully this has been really helpful on how to best manage an operator profile.